Hello and welcome to all our viewers on Facebook, joining us live from our war room, if you like, with Ganguly and Nick Compton. This is where we take very good care of them before they actually head off into the studio. All of that food that you see having been consumed has been done by Nick Compton in the last 2 hours.
Lots of low-fat products. It's very good. Very healthy in here. Keeping up with my diet, huh?
Yes.
Bananas and apples are healthier than this.
Yes. We are headed now shortly to record for the program that Saurav and Nick do for ESPN Cricket Info. It is ESPN Cricket Info Match Day. So just a reminder for all of you guys, 10 p.m. is when we are on air on Sony ESPN. We can be simulcast on ESPN Cricket Info, where Nick and Saurav will be offering their thoughts on the match, but just an overall kind of view on the game as it stands right now. It does seem like India can pretty much bat for the next 2 days if they want.
Yeah, India are fighting hard. There is no doubt about it. It's a big score by England, 539. It's just A2. It's still a very good surface, but as we've seen before in the subcontinent, the pitches change very quickly on day 3, day 4, maybe after tea tomorrow, and then for the 2.25 days it's going to be hard work for the batsmen. But Indians are used to these conditions, with the ball turning. They've seen this before, so they've come back hard after fielding for 5 sessions. It's never easy.
Yeah, do you look at a test match like this going on and say, gosh, I was in so many of these?
Oh, of course. India, yes, you bat and bat. There are some people who wouldn't get out, and especially against India, you think about Matthew Hayden. He just swept India, although we did win the series. Andy Flower, and at one stage you didn't know whether you want to keep an actual sweep or a reverse sweep. You're sweeping both ends. You look at Shimnara and Chandrapal. All left-handers have troubled India, and Moeen Ali has done it again.
Yes, coming from a left-hander himself. Nick, you came to India.
Alistair Cook, when he came in 2006,
yes.
Swept very well.
Backhanders just kept sweeping.
Yeah.
Anything wide of the eye line, sweep. Yeah. And no, I'm just happy. England are on top. They've got 500 runs. I think.
You thought you'd come here and get sledged a lot, but with the production team going, look at England.
Look, I got sledged enough on the field when I played against India, so I'm happy that there's a friendly environment so far. But we'll wait till the 5th test and we'll see what happens on day 5. But at the moment, I think it's a finely poised game, and as Saurav says, I think it's the wicket's going to change. I think even now you can see. Just accumulating the singles, hitting through the line of the ball is a lot more difficult.
So you guys will have the chance to analyze the game properly on the show itself. I wanted to ask you about this one incident today, where the ball was, I think it was Stokes who hit the ball in the air, and there was Murli Vijay running in from long on, and Virat Kohli running in from the infield. Clearly it was long on's catch, but when the captain's screaming at you, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, the fielder has no choice but to bail.
Just to say the entire team is yours. So not just the catch. The team is yours, and it was difficult for Virat Kohli. It was a lot easier for Murli Vijay because he was running in front and Virat Kohli was running behind.
Have you ever done anything like this?
Then once again, we sit and discuss after the game's over. Virat Kohli had 30 seconds to decide.
But have you ever
But
been
Virat Kohli, it's all about Virat
Many
Kohli.
times. Where you've gone for the
The
catch.
only difference if Virat's watching, I took the catches he did.
We'll take your word for it 100%. Saurav on that one. Nick, have you ever been in a situation like this where two fielders are...
In that situation, as no one calls, and you have an absolute disaster where there's an injury and what have you, But knowing Virat, I thought he wanted to be the hero, take the one-handed diving catch or something.
I didn't even reach it.
Exactly.
Before we finish, can you tell us a little bit about this wonder kid Zafar Ansari? Because we saw him bat today, we saw him bowl today, but apparently he can do things. He's a double major in some sort of academic research.
He does a lot of this.
Does a lot of reading.
In the change room, you'll see him reading a lot of books. He's a very interesting guy. He's a fascinating guy. He is well read. He's bright, but
he's got an ear for music. He seems to be
yes, he's got that too. But he's a fantastic guy. I think it's nice to have different individuals in your change room. It makes it more interesting. I'm sure Ben Stokes and him will get on very well.
He may read, he may have an ear for music, but what England need to do now is to turn that ball away from the right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Were you a reader in the dressing room?
No, I wasn't. I was never a reader in my life.
A reader of play.
Till my mom pushed into it. Even examinations, I was forced to read because my mom would shout at me. But I read the game well.
Yes, you did read the game well, and I must tell you that Saurav Ganguly also woke up early this morning to tell his daughter to go to school because she needed to be
Yeah,
disciplined
because
about
mom
that.
away, dad away, grandmother taken for granted. The best thing kids do is sleep a little late and miss school. So I had to wake her up at 6:45 and say, get up and go to school.
Well done. You've had a long day already. Thank you very much, Dada. Thank you very much, Nick,
Pleasure.
for being on our Facebook Live. And reminder again, Saurav Ganguly, Nick Compton, through the series 10 p.m. Sony ESPN. It's ESPN Cricket Info
I'll
Match
be
Day.
missing Sundar at Facebook, so he needs to join the party at some
At some stage.